Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Chloe and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your girl's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. We know that she came with her very own training collar, and that is the collar that we've used during the time that she's been here. Now she's sitting very nicely at Rich's left. She's so cute and she's so ornery, and you forget that she's only 6 or 7 months old, but she is sitting next to Rich's left leg at heel position, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the heel exercise, and that is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Chloe heel. Now at this point Chloe has a job to do, and that is to remain even with your left leg when you're walking with her. Not dragging you down the street, not forging ahead or lagging behind. And when you stop walking, she's been taught to sit automatically without being told, to wait for her next command. And believe me, we have worked very, very hard, and I have to say most especially Fred has worked with her, because in the beginning she just was a hot mess, and she's come a long, long way. Nice automatic sit. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit stay. It's a hand and a voice command, and we do not use her name on the stationary commands. Now you can use this command indoors as well as outdoors. Start out at about 30 seconds and work up to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her as an additional distraction, returning back to heel position where they started, and he gives her the heel command again. You really do have to be patient with her, but persistent, and don't let her get over on you, because that's her thing and she will try. Rich leaves her in another sit stay, walks out to face her, and the object of this game is focus and concentration. So Rich kind of pulled up a little on the leash to get her to hold that stay, and this time instead of returning back to her, he's going to call her. He talks to her as she's coming in. You always want her to know that coming to you is a good thing, and then she returns back to heel and back sitting. Very good. And she gets a pat for praise. And a lot of the time, maybe if you can't even hear Rich, he's talking to her, encouraging her softly. Good girl, good heel, you know, so that she is staying focused and she's doing her commands properly. She's a lover. She wants to lean on you, and she wants you to love her, and she wants to get all silly, and we're forcing her to act a little bit more maturely. So Rich leaves her in another sit stay. He's going to demonstrate that come on command again for you. Now if she doesn't sit, he'll tell her to and give her a little tug on her chain, and then she goes back to heel and back to sitting. Good girl. Now the next commands that we're going to demonstrate for you are her down commands. And these are your stationary exercises, should be practiced right in your house to develop her self-control. Now this is a down from a heel position, so with the dog seated at your left, you take the open flat of your palm straight down toward the ground on the one-word command to down and stay. Outside, she's got her nose going. She wants to pick things up off the ground. As long as she doesn't stand up, it counts as a down stay. When Rich returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her again, back to heel position where they started, and then he heels her out of that. So you're going to work that down stay up from 1 minute all the way to 5 minutes at about 10 seconds a day, because we want her to continue to improve on all of her commands.
Down.
As you're down from heel.
Stay.
And Rich leaves her in a stay. And again, the longer she can hold it, the longer her focus and attention span is, the more important that's going to be to you as you move forward. Rich calls her out of that down, brings her all the way in. She has to come all the way in and sit, and then go back to heel. So we know that she's come a very long way in a relatively short period of time. She's only going to continue to grow and mature, and we have a lot of things to talk over with you when you come to get her tomorrow. Now this time, Rich is going to leave her in a sit-stay. He's going to turn to face her, and this is your down from a distance.
Down.
He gives her the down command from a distance, and she did do it. And you're going to lengthen out not only the time, but the distance as you move forward. So we have demonstrated for you your healing, your automatic sits, your sit-stay, your down from a heel, down from a distance, down and stay, and your come or your recall. These are the commands that we want you to practice with her and improve upon as you're going forward. Please feel free to call us with any questions or if you need help. We very much enjoyed having Chloe. She's a funny, cute girl, and we will see you soon. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.